Hey guys, TGKS Productions. So this video I put together a top 5 for you guys, and this is going to be the top 5 changes and improvements that I would like to see for GTA 5 on the PS5. So Sony and Rockstar Games have confirmed that GTA 5 is going to be coming to the new generation PlayStation, PS5, and hopefully it also ends up coming to the Xbox or the new Xbox as well. It has not been confirmed for the new Xbox at this point, but obviously for those or for the Xbox fans, hopefully it does end up coming to the new Xbox. But in any case, Rockstar has confirmed that it is going to be releasing in the second half of 2021. So GTA 5 is not going to be releasing for the new PlayStation when the PS5 launches. Nonetheless, it is going to be coming to the PS5 in the second half of 2021. And Rockstar has also stated that they want to utilize the technological advancements of the PS5. And taking this into consideration, I wanted to put this top 5 video together, the top 5 changes of improvements that I would like to see for GTA 5 on the PS5. So the first change or improvement that I'd like to see for GTA 5 on the PS5 are updated graphics and significantly updated graphics. And this should come as a given. Obviously, that's why I wanted to get this one out of the way first. But Rockstar did a pretty significant job with the graphics from the old gen consoles to what we have currently. In fact, what you're seeing here is a trailer they released before Rockstar remastered or released GTA 5 for PS4, Xbox One, and then eventually PC. This trailer here that you're seeing is comparing the GTA 5 graphics for PS3 and PS4. And you can see from this trailer here that there is a significant difference in the graphics. Obviously, just with the foliage and just overall, you can see a significant difference. And this is obviously what I want to see for GTA 5 on the new PlayStation. I want to see significant changes. Obviously, the PS5 is confirmed to have ray tracing, which has to do with obviously more realistic graphics, more updated graphics. I'm not going to obviously go into all the technical stuff or all the things that have to do with ray tracing, but nonetheless, I hope that this technology does extend to the graphics. And obviously, Rockstar, when they say they want to use technological advancements of the PS5, that does extend to the visuals and the graphics. So therefore, I definitely hope to see a significant difference with the graphics. I don't want to just see these slight little enhancements. Obviously, what we've seen so far with the trailer that Sony released and obviously Rockstar showing off or confirming GTA 5 to PS5, there was no noticeable differences. In fact, all the trailers were previous ones we already had, both the story mode sequences and the online trailers. They were all just sort of cut up and put together. So we haven't seen anything so far, but I do hope that obviously there's a significant change or update or improvement with the graphics of GTA 5 on the PS5. A second change or improvement that should be made to GTA 5 on the PS5 is decreased load times. So we know that the PS5 is going to have this ultra high speed SSD, which is supposed to decrease the load times for games on the PS5, possibly even remove them altogether. And there's a number of other perks that come with having the ultra high speed SSD. But as a GTA 5 player, and I would say more specifically a GTA Online player, obviously Rockstar is bringing GTA 5 to the PS5 due to GTA Online success. But as a GTA Online player, the load times are not that great. As far as loading into GTA Online, loading into different game modes once you're in GTA Online, as well as even loading into properties in free mode of GTA Online are not that great. And Rockstar should definitely consider updating these when using the technological advancements of the PS5 and and making the load times for GTA 5 or more specifically GTA Online better. Here's even an example of just how bad the load times are in free mode, as I say, to loading into properties. You'll see here I was doing a special cargo mission. I had to collect 3 separate crates. You can see as I'm loading in this warehouse here, you last saw my ghost organization time in about 1 minute and 37 seconds. Now, I'm obviously not going to show you the full load time, but you can see by the time I loaded into my warehouse, that ghost was gone. So it took over 1 minute and 37 seconds just to load into that property. That's definitely very frustrating because it wasted around half of my ghost organization, which I paid $12,000 for, and my crates were just sitting on the radar, which could easily be destroyed by any player if they wanted to. So, and obviously, even you can see here, just loading out was also horrible as well, getting out of the warehouse. So yeah, this right here is really a first-hand example of why Rockstar should be improving or aim to improve the load times of GTA 5 on the PS5. This is definitely something that should be considered as an improvement. A third improvement that should be considered for GTA 5 on the PS5 are better servers. Again, as a GTA Online player, the servers are also not that great. And I believe a lot of other GTA Online players can agree with me on this. In fact, even a couple weeks ago from when I'm recording this video, the GTA Online servers, I believe even the Red Dead Online servers, were down for about half the day, really with no explanation. And a lot of people lost their daily challenge streaks in Red Dead Online, which are very important. At least I know some people that did. Daily objective streak, not as important, but nonetheless, there's really no explanation, at least from what I heard, why these servers went down. And for a triple A title, for a game that is so popular, has acquired so much success and so much wealth, you would think that these servers would be better. So given that, this is definitely also something that needs to be changed and or rather improved greatly. So I really do hope that Rockstar improves the GTA 5 servers, obviously specifically the GTA Online servers on, the next generation PlayStation. This is definitely something that needs to be changed and improved. There's no doubt about that. A fourth change that could be considered, or that should be considered for GTA 5 and the PS5, is bringing back the character transfer system for GTA Online. The character transfer system got removed back in March 6th, or on March 6th, 2017. So it's been removed for a few years now. And I believe the main reason for removing it was due to a lot of players coming from old gen consoles with modded or hacked accounts. And then obviously coming to our current gen consoles. You may still be able to transfer from current gen consoles to PC, although don't quote me on that. But for the most part, at least coming from old gen to current gen, that character transfer system has been removed and for about, over 3 years now. So I do hope they bring this back because obviously, if you were someone who transferred, or I shouldn't say transferred, but came to, the newer gen consoles after the transfer online character transfer system got removed, you would have had to restart. And then if they don't have it, the transfer system again for the PS5, you'd have to restart for a second time if you were that kind of player. And even for the players like me who have like 8 years worth of progress. Obviously, by the time I stated earlier, Rockstar Games stated that GTA 5 is going to be releasing in the second half of 2021. Given that information, at that point, GTA Online will be around 8 years old, may even be a little over 8 years old at that point. So, taking that into consideration, having 8 years worth of progress or up to 8 years worth of progress and then making us restart really would be frustrating. It would make no sense going through all of that or all the same progress all over again. There's tons of updates that we've progressed through. There's years worth of statistics in GTA Online or our stats. For that to all just go away would be very frustrating for a lot of players. So I consider this a change because obviously Rockstar has removed the character transfer system. So I do hope they can find a balanced way to bring it back to where maybe they can detect hacked and modded accounts. But I do believe they need to find a way or figure out a way to bring this back for, returning players coming from our current gen consoles to GTA 5 or more specifically GTA Online on the PS5. The fifth and final change or improvement that I want to talk about in this video are more game-changing GTA Online updates. Now, you're probably wondering what I mean by game-changing updates. Just give you an idea of where I'm coming from with this. If you consider the GTA Online updates that were on the old generation consoles, PS3, Xbox 360, if you go back and look at a lot of those updates, we had a lot more numerous updates within a year span. However, they really were not definitely as in depth or as game changing as the updates we have now. In fact, on average, with the old gen update, you usually receive some new vehicles, some new clothing, possibly some new weapons, possibly, some new like apartment properties. And that was really about it. In fact, one of the really last game-changing updates for old gen consoles was Heist. And Rockstar had to release Heist on the old gen consoles because they promised Heist since the beginning of GTA Online. So they had to bring that to old gen consoles. But it got to the point where the updates that they started releasing could just simply not be handled on the old gen consoles. They could only be handled on the new gen consoles and then on PC. And that's what I'm looking for with PS5. I am hoping that they also take the updates that we have now to the next level for PS5, and we have more game-changing updates to where, yeah, maybe they won't be able to be handled on the PS4 and the Xbox One. That might be a possibility. Don't get me wrong, I enjoy the updates we're having now, but they really haven't been that game-changing. And if they were sort of the same on PS5, I think I would still enjoy them, and I think a lot of other players would. But again, I think it would be quite disappointing that they didn't take it to the next level. If you consider really a lot of the game-changing updates that we've gotten over the years, really the last couple game-changing updates that we've had that were like really game-changing was back in 2015 and 2016. If you consider the VIP system that was added with Executives Other Criminals that released in December 2015, that was fairly game-changing, a new free mode sort of, I guess, mission system. Even free mode events, arguably in September of 2015, was also sort of different. But we had free mode events before that, like the money trucks and special cargo crates that dropped. So a lot of those got removed for these new ones. But then also with Further Adventures in Finance and Felony, which released in June of 2016, that was the first type of business update, and that was arguably a very game-changing update, and possibly one of the last game-changing updates that we ever had. It was the first business we ever received, like I said. you know, if you think about a lot of the updates that released past that, as well as even the Cunning Stunts update, a race-related update, which released that next month of 2016, a lot of the updates have been sort of just rethemed versions of those two updates. If you think about the Cunning Stunts, or well, first let's look at Finance and Felony. Think about Further Adventures of Finance and Felony. We have a lot of other business updates that are very similar, where you're delivering some sort of like product or supplies to a property, and then you're waiting for it to be produced, and then you sell it. A lot of the businesses follow that formula. Even the Cunning Stunts race update, we have updates like Cunning Stunts Special Vehicle Circuit. We had, the Transform races, and also the open wheel races were sort of a little bit different, but we haven't seen too many like really game-changing updates. A lot of updates consist of, yeah, you get a new property, get a lot more new cars, some new clothing. There's obviously a lot more new missions and some cutscenes, which is very different from old-gen consoles. But again, that is about it. So I really hope that they do take the new updates or that are supposed to be released on the PS5, because obviously online GTA Online is going to continue, and I really hope that Rockstar Games take those updates to the next level. Now, one more bonus thing I sort of wanted to add in this video, and it's not really a change or improvement, but I want to just briefly mention this really quickly at the end of this video. And it's rather something that I hope doesn't change. And I talked about this in a different video, and this is on a Rockstar Newswire article. And you can see at the end of this paragraph here, it says that there's going to be a standalone version of GTA Online coming in the second half of 2021, which is when GTA 5 is going to release on the PS5, which will be available for free exclusively for PlayStation 5 players during the first 3 months. And although this isn't very clear and it's vague, it does sort of suggest that you may have to, or players may have to eventually start paying to play GTA Online. And that's very controversial because we've never been forced to pay for GTA Online ever before. So I think this would really piss a lot of players off. It'd make them very angry. I know I would be frustrated. Like I said, we've never been forced to pay for GTA Online before. So this is something that I hope doesn't change. But I did want to include this in the video. Obviously, it sort of does relate to the topic. So all in all, I do ultimately hope that we do not have to end up paying for this standalone version of GTA Online on the PS5. In any case, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video and found it interesting. Definitely be sure to comment what you would like to see for GTA 5 on the PS5. As always, please don't forget to like, subscribe, share this video. Be sure to comment if you have any questions. And as always, have a great day.